It's time now for the latest in local sports. In sports, the varsity boys golf team placed second last year in the state, and this week they're in Fayetteville at the Whitewater Creek Country Club, competing with a field that includes two-time defending champion North Oconee, four-time defending 3A champion Westminster, who's now in 4A, and two-time Class AA champion Lovett, who defeated us in baseball. At the time we told you they had a good, strong golf team after day one up in Fayetteville. Lovett has the lead as they shot a team total 298. North Oconee's in second place with a team total 305. Westminster third with a 307. And Wayne comes in fourth after day one with a team total 315. So the Jackets enter day two 17 strokes out of the lead. According to reports from day one, it was a rainy and windy day plus a tough course that had a long rain delay. Wayne County's individual scores on day one: Antonio Warbay shot a 73, just one over par. Finley Burke at Aiden Jones, he shot 79. Brett Malloy shot an 84. And Ravenwood was shot an 86. Day two, weather also a factor. Again, they're hoping to get it in. They had a long rain delay yesterday. They stated they can't get it in today. Unfortunately, day one totals will be final, according to GHSA. This past Friday night at JC Stadium, the high school football team participated in an inter-squad scrimmage with 126 kids dressed up. WIFO fan had a chance to talk with this week with head football coach Jay Beauchamp to get his thoughts on how he thought the scrimmage went.
Jay Beauchamp, just want to get your thoughts on the scrimmage. Weatherman cooperated, a good crowd on hand. Had to be pleased with what you saw.
Yeah, I was really pleased with the 10 days that we had, and I thought it was really productive. And there was it was about what I expected as far as from the game. Some good, some bad, some things to correct, but also some things that showed up that are kind of our core values and what we hang our hat on: running to the football, being extremely physical, playing with great effort. I thought those things showed up when you went back and watched the tape, and I told the team, man, anytime we walk through the gates at JC, man, there should be a different bounce in your step, and that's the case with our team. They love being in JC, and they know it means a lot being in there. So anytime we get to go over to the stadium and practice or play or whatever it may be, I think they do a good job of representing Wayne County, representing our football program, and just really, I'm proud of where we're at. We got a long way to go, but we took a step in the right direction as far as the spring game and those 10 practices that we had. We were able to evaluate a lot, and guys changed position or looking at a guy in a different spot, and I thought it was really good. Really proud of our coaches and where we're at right now, but pleased but not satisfied.
Sorry, the quarterback play. It was good to see 14 back after the torn ACL. Looked like he moved pretty well, threw the ball well. And Eric Hodges, the backup quarterback, looked like he had a good night as well.
Yeah, I was really proud of Jeb, and I know he was excited about just obviously being back out there, leading our first offense and him commanding it. And there's just a different feel, obviously, when he's in there. And I thought he did a really good job. I thought, once, because he came in almost halfway through spring ball and got caught up with the install schedule, and then was rocking and rolling. So I thought he just from a mentally and physically, I thought he did a really good job of commanding our offense and getting us in the right play or getting us in the right protection, whatever it may be. I thought those things showed up on Friday night, and he threw some really good balls. You could definitely tell his arm strength has gotten stronger, and his body's going to continue to get stronger and stronger, and that was fun to see. I was really proud of what he was able to do, especially that first drive. We went down and had a long drive and finished it with a score. So that was good to see, and I thought he made some crucial throws on some third downs that you didn't see that arm strength last year, which is obviously a positive that he's continuing to develop, and the sky's the limit. And then I told you guys before, Eric's like our Swiss Army knife. He plays running back. He played inside receiver for us last year, all year, and then he did some quarterback this spring, and man, I thought he did some good stuff on some zone reads that we gave him on Friday. He pulled a couple balls and had a big first down, and then he scored on the next one. I thought he had a big go ball right there on third down, and he threw, and so just really proud of him just being able to know the offense from an inside receiver standpoint, from a running back to a quarterback. Like I said, he's kind of our do-it-all kind of guy, and man, if you had a bunch of Eric Hodges, you're going to win a lot of games because it matters to him, and he's going to put the work in, so I'm really proud of him.
A lot of kids got playing time. Again, Matthew Fuller. The Simpson kid had a nice night as well. Got an open field. But you had some young kids playing. It looked extremely well. You had this kid, number 21, Taylor Strange, just a freshman. He played on the first string defense a little bit. Got a lot of talent out there, Coach.
Yeah, when you start looking at that roster, I told our coaches, our number one priority going into spring ball is development and developing depth, because that's going to bode well for us when, hopefully late in the year, looking to play for a region championship, hopefully making a deep playoff run. You've got to do it with depth, and that's going to help you in the long run. So I thought our coaches did a really good job of getting guys a lot of reps and getting a lot of tape to evaluate and correct. And like you said, we played a lot of guys the other night, and, you saw some young guys, get thrown in the fire, so to speak, and they did a really nice job. Taylor had the big, we ran power, and he bounced it outside, and he outran everybody for a touchdown. LaKevian O'Brien played corner, and he's another rising freshman. Colin Ward, a rising freshman, played some center when the twos went. So the list goes on. Lamarion Jordan and Jace Thrift had big catches throughout the night, who are rising 10th graders. So it was a lot of fun to see some of these younger guys that, have been just putting in the work since January, kind of waiting their time, and then they were able to go do some productive things under the lights on a Friday night in JC against some, our starting defense or starting offense or whatever it may be. So, again, just really proud of guys just stepping up, doing some really good things. And then you have guys like our older guys, Griffin Phelps and Judson Hollies, and guys that's played a ton of football for us, continue to lead us the right way. Tavion and Ja and Dove Jones up on the line, and Antonio Reeves. The list goes on of just guys that continue to set our standard and play our brand of football, which shows our younger guys what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, once again, those comments, football coach J. Bo Shaw. Again, the offseason conditioning program will begin in a couple of weeks. Senior baseball player Jackson Dolan is going to sign a scholarship to attend Andrew College and continue his baseball career. Senior played second base this past year for the high school varsity baseball team, was a recipient of one of the J.D. Memorial Scholarships at the banquet Sunday, and the signing ceremony is set for tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Again, Jackson Dolan headed to Andrew College. He and several other high school seniors have been selected to play in the North Georgia Dugout Club All-Star Game set for June 3rd at Mercer University. Hadley Long, Jackson Dolan, Aiden Hall all will be participating in that All-Star Game. Once again, the date of that is June 3rd at Mercer University. High school baseball banquet held Sunday at Coastal Pines Technical College. A lot of hardware handed out in both the JV and varsity level. Following awards handed out first for the JV, who won 15-3 on the campaign. JV Offensive Player of the Year was Cade Lynn and Luke Carter. Defensive Player of the Year, Rowan Blanton. Pitcher of the Year, Tate Altman. And 4 Yellow Jacket awards handed out on the JV level, Joshua and Aaron Eby, Eric Hodges, and Will Seymour. On the varsity level, Offensive Player of the Year, Hadley Long. Defensive Players of the Year, catcher Tyler Walling, and outfielder Garrison Grantham. Pitcher of the Year, Joshua Campbell. Breakthrough Player of the Year, Logan Scarborough and Cade Lynn. 180-degree award went to Joshua Campbell. Terry Thompson Award went to C.J. Fulmore. Howard Bill Warren Trophy went to Hadley Long. J.D. Memorial Scholarship winners Aiden Hall and Jackson Dolan. And the varsity advanced to the Elite Eight for the third straight year in a row. Finished the season with 25 wins. Graduated 5 seniors, C.J. Fulmore, Brody Bohan, and Aiden Hall, Hadley Long, and Jackson Dolan. Again, their off-season program begins soon with summer workouts and ball games. Again, the end-of-year banquet held this past Sunday at Coastal Pines Technical College. Braves took it on the chin last night to the L.A. Dodgers, final 8-6. As former Atlanta Brave Freddie Freeman had a big night, 3 for 5 with a big 3-run home run. Two teams back in action tonight here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. First pitch set for 7:20. Denver Nuggets sweep the L.A. Lakers 113-111 in Game 4. They win the Western Conference Finals. Tonight, the Miami Heat can close out the Boston Celtics as Miami leads that series 3-0 in the best-of-7 event. Again, Denver waiting on the winner of that Boston-Miami series for the NBA Finals. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.